It's been a pretty long week so far, but it's only gonna get longer from here on out as we get closer to the finish line. Anyways, welcome back everyone to the CDDA Louisville Challenge. Trash is back, not really better than ever, it's still pretty depressing here as I'm sitting next to a massive ash pile, but the one good thing is that there is a free hunting knife inside this lady's back. And we also get free dibs on the military surplus store. We fought hard to get here, so all we have to do now is kill the zombies on the outside, get in on the inside, and we will have a big ol' arsenal of weaponry at our disposal. We just gotta get through the zombies first. There you have it. We killed all the front entrance zombies. I'm not sure about the back area, but we can get to that later. The only thing you need to know right now is that we have access to one of the largest, if not the largest, military stockpile zones in the game. We got gear, we got clothing, we have bags, and more importantly, in the back, there's a very, very, very nice armory to where I can hopefully get some new toys to play with. So how about we go clear out that back room and we get started. Okay, there was definitely a little bit more resistance than I was expecting in the back, but now we won't have to worry about that later. Never mind, it got even worse. I hate Louisville. Oh, it's not even a joke at this point. The amount of zombies here is just unreal. It's a good thing I'm basically a demigod with this knife, or else I would be in a lot worse of a position right about now. Still crazy on how they can just, like, tuna pack themselves in such small places. That was one hell of a fight, but it should be worth it, because we have cleared out the nearby zombies, so I don't have to worry about getting jumped while I am, focused on the more important things, and that's looting. Let's go do a little one-over, and then I think we ought to start off this big ol' looting trip by entering this back armory here. We are going to need our skeleton key, aka the sledgehammer, to get in, but we should have one of those in the car. And things do seem to be clear, so that is a green light for me to get rich. So where is that beautiful sledgehammer? All I have is my merchandise in here. What about the seats? It seems that in a lapse of judgment, I have forgotten one of the most crucial items in this series, my sledgehammer. This is not the first time I forgot it. No, this is the second time. Okay. Yeah, that complicates things by quite a bit. I don't know why I'm still checking the damn trunk. It's not like it's gonna magically appear. I'm just really disappointed in myself that I forgot it twice. Well, there is one other way that I can get in the armory, and it's gonna be a little bit more heisty, and it's gonna require me to have a screwdriver, nails, and a hammer, and a saw, which is something I do have. The only thing that I'm missing is a knife, and what I'm gonna be doing is getting inside the battery factory, hopping out on that balcony there, and just bridging my way over into the armory. That's the only other way that I'm gonna do it, because there is no way in hell I'm going all the way back to my base or wherever in God's name I dropped that off. The only problem right now is the nails, but thankfully, aside from there being a military surplus store, there is a warehouse. So how about we pay that a nice little visit, and then I can just go loot the front area of the surplus store. I'm sure we're still gonna find a bunch of cool things, ammo, and weapons. I am definitely not coping in any way right now. Alrighty, that should be our golden ticket inside this warehouse. I'm gonna get my nails and I'm gonna get out. We don't need any more than, I would say, 100 nails. And then after that, I'm gonna need like 14 to like 30 planks worth of supplies. How many zombies are in here? Not too many. We can take this. Oh, there's actually still hope for me. Okay, where are the nails? Right there. Beautiful. I might check a little bit more ahead, but I'm not gonna stick around here any longer than I need to. Yep, it's time to skedaddle. The fun part about this city is that in every single back alley, back room, and building in here, there are around 20 zombies to try to ruin my life. We got what we need though, so now all I need to do is secure a pathway into the big old factory so I can set up my little construction plot. And then it's planks. Did I ever tell you how much I hate exploring interiors in this game because of how claustrophobic and dangerous it can get? If not, I'm gonna tell you again because this is extremely dangerous for me. Okay, we got that cleared out. Just a little bit more and I should have the green light. Okay, it looks good. I'm gonna stick around here for the rest of the day then. We are getting thirsty and hungry, so let's go try and find a bathroom real quick, and I can move out into the roof. Right there, we got some water. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now that we got the pathway secure, all we need is a bunch of planks. So you see exactly where I'm going for now. This is gonna take a lot of supplies, but thankfully I do have a hand axe to make things a little bit easier. The only real problem is going to be lugging the stuff back and forth while also trying to be safe at the same time. But as long as we play our cards right, we should be fine in that regard as well. I really wasn't expecting this episode to take a turn like this. It would have been a lot quicker if I had just brought the darn sledgehammer with me, but you know, hindsight 2020. Thankfully, we are on the edge of the map, so we have a bunch of trees to chop down. And zombies to cut down as well. Oh, and I will mention, we are starting to two-shot these zombies now, so that's pretty awesome. You know what isn't, though? Battling tiredness at 3 p.m. I am not flourishing right now. Just please, give me some release. Alrighty, let's make this quick. Oh, I'm also gonna need some sheet rope so I can get up and down without trapping myself indoors as well. I almost forgot about that. Pretty important knowledge, actually. Ooh, another thing about sheet ropes as well that I need to really use in the future is that if you make sheet ropes, you can actually bundle up logs. And that should be extremely helpful because I really don't want to make a lot of trips here. So let's go make some sheet ropes to tie them together and reduce the weight as well. Now we're starting to use our brain. My whole 2 cells are firing neurons like a machine gun. Alrighty, we were able to get 2 4 log stacks and 2 just logs out and about, giving us around 10 in total. That probably won't be enough as that's around 30 planks, but it is one hell of a start and we are way too tired and exhausted to continue moving out and about here. And of course, as with the high population, there are always going to be zombies that just want to make my life a living hell. Okay, bring it on. Just because I'm tired doesn't mean I can't kick your freaking teeth in. Let's hurry this on up now before it gets any worse. Cool, we made it back. Let's unstack these logs and drop them down, giving us 10 in total. Okay, let's go saw these bad boys up and start to build over while I am exhausted and tired. There's not much else I can do right now. I guess I'll see y'all then. Thankfully, we did have enough to bridge right on over, with some to spare as well. Now all I gotta do is set up a couple of fences here, so I can shimmy my way on down. I am so thankful that we do have this option. It would have been 10 times more disappointing if I wouldn't have been able to figure out a way through. And I will also set up another little wood fence down here so I have access to the actual other side of the store as well. Those zombies are below me. I will simply not comprehend them. Bada bingo. 3 planks to spare? I think that's pretty damn good. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's hop our way on down and see what we got here. Oh, I'm so thankful that works. And so, I welcome you to the Louisville army surplus back of the store. It took a little bit, but here we are. We got some 9mm rounds, ammo as far as the eye can see, and if the ammo didn't really suit my taste, we also have a bunch of guns. And by guns, I mean a single shotgun, which I will take now. Because we are at a level 4 aiming, and a JS2000 is just better bang for our buck right now. What else do we have inside here? Copious amounts of ammo, a balaclava, military duffel bag, an M16 magazine. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool if y'all gave me one. Some ammo, even more ammo. And lastly, we have ourselves ammo. Just so much ammo. Okay, you know what? It wasn't the worst, but it's not the best either. But hey, we're here now, and that's all that matters. And I think it's something to be proud about, despite us not getting something cool like an M16. Because I threw myself a curveball by being an idiot, and I still found a way to profit. It definitely took a lot of time and resources, but here we are. And this is a really good spot to actually rest up in as well, so we have that going for us. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to sleep here another day just to help my sleep schedule. So what I'm going to do really quick is grab a tent to load into the back of that armory, because if you guys didn't know, tents give you an average bed quality, and all that trash has been sleeping on recently is bad because, you know, we've been sleeping on chairs. So this should be a very nice boon for us. Bingo. And now that we have that done, it's time to see how much we actually got here. We still have to loot the other back room and the front of this store, so I am keeping my hopes up. First of all, let's go loot all of our weapons and ammo and then put them inside these crates, so I'm a little bit more organized on what we have. Not bad at all. We didn't find a lot of long arms inside, but we do have basically every pistol in the game. And we have 6 boxes of shotgun shells, 6 boxes of 45, and 9 boxes of 308, which is a pretty good amount. Now, let's go hop right on over to the front of things. I really hope we get something good out of here as well. Now, there are some zombies down below there, so I'm not going to be going down through there. Instead, I'm just going to go in the middle of the walkway and then just to jump down. If you fall from a second story, all that you will lose is a little bit of health. You will not break any bones, so that is a risk I am simply willing to take. Boop. Now we're ready to loot all of the goodies. Though I will look for another thing really quick on all of these radios, and that is the emergency broadcast system. I kind of want to see if there's going to be a storm, you know, soon, so I will have that as well. So we have ourselves a poncho, a Chevalier D6 key, all the stuff up here is going to be gear, and I'm already geared the hell up, so I don't really need to check that out. Let's see what we have below here. Not before checking to see if there are going to be any storms nearby. Okay, period of weather to start in the afternoon, so we will be chilling here for a while. That's okay, though, because it gives me even more time to look at all the stuff I've earned today, which includes a scarf, 5.56 ammo, shotgun shells, 45s, a fiberglass stock, some long johns, some very nice winter hats, at least they would be if I didn't already have one that I am very attached to, a couple of bulletproof vests, and that seems to be it here. It's to be expected. Let's go check out the back room now where most of the ammo will actually be. Which we have a large backpack, a second large backpack that's actually so damn nice, because if you didn't know, you can use these and put them on a car seat to basically increase its capacity by 7. Not bad. Not bad at all. Medical supplies, antibiotics, a green military duffel bag, and more importantly, a green military backpack. This is actually the best backpack in the game by a whole 1 capacity, so I will be taking that one for myself. Oh yeah, despite all of the setbacks, this plan seems to be pretty worth it. Even more ammo. With a M14, that is the first assault weapon we have seen for quite a while. And lastly, there's just a little bit of extra ammo. Not bad at all. Let's go lug it back and see how much we actually have in terms of profit. That seems to be it, though. Let's go lug it back to our nice little backroom base area to see what we've gotten out of this whole place. I will also be taking that sign as a souvenir. It's pretty damn cool, and I deserve it. Up and at it, then. right on down to my little safety zone. There we are. We got around 50 kilos of ammo, just loose, and around 12 kilos. It's not the best haul, but it's still pretty decent. Now it's time to decide what I'm actually gonna take. What I think we take with us right now is the M9 pistol. Actually, I don't have an M9. Well, I'm going to be taking the 9mm, I'm going to be taking the M36, and we're going to be taking the shotgun shells and calling it a day there. We are only one man with one car, so I really can't be affording all of this extra space. That was a big problem with the Claudette series, so I'm only going to take the weapon calibers of guns that I will actually use to a pretty decent degree. So when you look at it that way, we really aren't leaving with too much, but I'll still take it. Let's rename this bag to the gun bag and add it on to the rest of the stuff that we have inside with the car. Okay, never mind. I in fact did not have any extra ammo inside our car. We really are poor, aren't we? Okay, well, ammo's not really the main thing, it's Molotovs. But the funny thing is I also don't have a lot of Molotovs left. I have a total of 2, so we're gonna have to get some more of that. And I think once we get some more Molotov material, we can finally end off the episode. Now, would it be crazy if I told you that right next to the Army surplus store, there also is a beer and a liquor store? It's crazy to see how, like, condensed all of these locations are. For number one, we needed to access the warehouse, and it's right next to the store. And now we need bourbon, and we have the best spot for our bourbon needs. Hopefully it isn't just alcohol, because I am getting pretty hungry, and we are running extremely low on food supplies. I'm sure they'll have something though, right? It's a good thing that it's all located very conveniently right next to each other, because alone in this episode, I think I've stabbed well over 100 zombies just to get the bare necessities, and that's after the massive burn that we pulled off. But we have finally made it over to the store. Oh, I see a lot of alcohol inside there, and also a lot of zombies. That's kind of wigging me out a bit. Oh, even more zombies actually up there. Let's not aggro that horde. I just really want to get in and get out. Please. I've been really having a rough go at it, so if you zombies could just, like, fall over and die for me, that would be fantastic. Okay, we have a bunch of beer. Bourbon, even more important. I'll be taking the bourbon first and foremost. It doesn't look like we're gonna get any food out of here as well, so it looks like we're gonna be a raging alcoholic for a bit in order to sate our appetite until we can at least make it to the strip club or night glow club. But I feel like we're gonna get even more alcohol out of that as well. Food is food. Who am I to complain, right? And oh my, that is a lot of good and delicious bourbon. Alrighty though, it's time for us to go. The zombies have broken through, and I'm pretty sure they just aggroed the zombie horde below me, so I don't want to stick here any longer. We're leaving with 6 bottles of bourbon, 10 bottles of beer. I think that's a pretty good amount to leave with. I'm gonna try and loot just a little bit more while I am leaving. There we are. That is basically our food, lunch, and dinner for now. Now it's time to get back to my base and get some damn sleep. I am completely okay with drinking alcohol. We will just have to go through our day a little bit hungry, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. More importantly, it's time to head back to our actually safe spot to get some damn sleep. And you know what? I think we've earned a nice little treat. So I'm gonna go micro sip all of these bottles of bourbon so they weigh a little less in my inventory. There we are. Not only are we extremely tired, but we are utterly plastered. It's you and me against the world. I love you. I love you. The funniest thing is that trash saying that isn't really a lie. I am the last human, presumably, on this earth, and I quite literally have to fight off the entire world. But today, I can at least count it as a little small win. Trash has survived for 29 days, 11 hours, and when I sleep, we will have survived our first full month. We have killed 1,848 zombies, basically with our knife alone, and I don't want to even think about how many we've killed with fire. Overall, I will count this episode as a win. We had some setbacks, but I think we bounced right back into our slaughtering means. Next time, we will be paying a nice little visit to the strip club and nightclub area of this place. And then after that, we're going to hit up the museum and gym, finally getting all the way over to the mall, where things get pretty silly. But that'll have to wait for another day. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. Peace the hell out, everyone.